Hey, just coming at you for a little bit. I want to chop it up for a moment or two about prophecy. Prophecy, as written in the book of Revelation, the Bible's book of Revelation. I was studying it a little bit today, and I came across the part where an angel who fell from heaven, a star that fell from heaven, that was given the key uh, to the abyss, and the abyss opened up and locusts came out, and these locusts, if I recall correctly, they had teeth like lion, faces like men. They had long hair like women. Kind of interesting. All these different attributes. They had tails that could sting as scorpion tails, and they were released all on the earth, and they were given power and authority to torture um, people. And it's also said that people would wish for death, but at that time, death wouldn't come. They won't be able to die. And to me, that says because the abyss is the the tunnel, so to speak. It's the entryway to hell. So for it to be opened up and something to come out of it, that's kind of like saying hell is released on earth. And I know a lot of people in this day and age, think that there's already hell on earth. But I was wondering about something. Uh, After I came to that part, I stopped to reflect a little bit. And I was wondering, like, if you consider the books of the prophets in the Old Testament, and on several instances, God communicates to the prophets that if the people turn, change their ways and change their mentalities, let go of all their nefarious activities and mentalities, and stop worshiping idols. And, idol worship is more than just making a false statue of some kind of deity and, worshiping that. I mean, idol worship runs much deeper than that, but that's subject matter for another discussion. Um, but it says God tells the prophets, and the prophets communicate to the people that if they change their ways, then the calamities, God will change His mind, and the calamities won't occur. So I got to thinking, does that promise still suffice? I mean, if people were to change their ways in their minds in this day and age, would that reverse everything that the book of Revelation predicts will happen? A lot of the book of Revelation is a retelling of things that already occurred as far as biblical history goes, but some of it is prophecy for the future, which, the part about the locusts coming out of the abyss, that that comes across as being a prophecy for the future. So if people change, will God change His mind? I mean, will that star not fall and crash into the earth, and the angel of the abyss opens up the abyss and allow these plagues, this plague of locusts, to come out and do all the damage that the Revelation says it would do. They would do. I mean, I get the impression I've read the Book of Revelation before on more than one occasion, and I get the impression based upon it and other instances in the Bible that relates to it from other books that if people were to change collectively, then the bad things that the Revelation predicts that'll happen would not occur. So here's where it gets a little scary, I guess. It implies in the book of Revelation that the bad things that are predicted to happen can be stopped if the people would change their ways and their mentalities. But the book of Revelation also predicts that collectively people won't change their ways and they won't change their mentalities. Therefore, the destruction that it predicts is imminent. Hmm. Well, that being said, um, I guess there is good news because it also talks about certain people that the angel of the Lord will touch. There are a few people that the angel will touch, and those people will be rescued from the destruction. So the question is, I guess, how to become one of the people or one of the ones that the angels of the Lord decide to touch. And as it says in the book of Revelation, implant the seal of God inside their forehead. Yeah, it says that. It says that these certain people will receive the seal of God inside their foreheads. Now, what does that even mean? I mean, people talk about the mark of the beast like it's going out of style, and they see all the things that's happening in this day and age, and they say the mark of the beast um, is happening. But what about the seal of God? What is that? What I believe it is the third eye, awakening your consciousness, your consciousness, the light of consciousness being fully illumined, the third eye, the seal of God inside your forehead. Yeah, that's the third eye. And those people are the ones that will be rescued for destruction, from destruction, from destruction. So, again, the question is, how is it that one can put oneself in a position to be touched and have the seal of God implanted in the forehead? I'm just going to leave it there. Um, I encourage you to read your Bible. You can answer that question for yourself. It has it has nothing to do with organized religion's version of come to Jesus. It has nothing to do with that period because um, Revelation predicts that the masses of Christianity will partake upon the destruction. Yeah, it's something totally different. But anyway, thank you for listening. Hope you're doing well. Try to be as well as you can be, all things considered, and God bless.